Hello and welcome, my name is Kyle FtW and welcome back to another Fall Guys video. In this video, we got ourselves the brand new Season 2 sneak peek trailer that happened at Gamescom last week. I'm going to show you guys the trailer in its full entirety, and then we're going to go ahead and break down everything. So hopefully you guys are excited for Season 2 and are excited for this trailer. If you are, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys all at the end of the trailer.
Hey, I'm Joe, I'm the lead game designer on Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and I just wanted to reach out and say thank you to everyone who's been playing and enjoying the game so far. As a team, we've been looking at all the fan arts, the memes, and the montages that people have been posting online, and the response to the game has really blown us away. Today, we just wanted to give everyone their first sneak peek at the rounds and the costumes that they can be enjoying as part of Fall Guys Season 2.
In Season 2, you'll be dressing your Fall Guy as a medieval hero and competing across brand new rounds inspired by epic quests from the Middle Ages. Traverse giant drawbridges, dodge swinging axes, and scale movable siege ramps in the quest for ultimate game show glory.
We hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek of Fall Guys Season 2. We're still adding the finishing touches to development, but if you want to stay up to date, then at Fall Guys Game on Twitter is where you want to be. See you on the start line.
Alright, so there we go, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the look at the Season 2 stuff that we're going to be getting, which includes, of course, new skins as well as new levels. They look very, very awesome, and we're going to go ahead and break all of them down right now. And let's get started. So as you can see, here's kind of an overview of some of the skins that you're getting with Season 2. Of course, Season 2 is not going to happen for, I think, about a month or so at the time I'm recording this video. So it's still quite a bit of a ways out, but still very, very cool here. It's kind of a medieval theme and an ancient civilization theme, essentially, which is very, very, very cool. So as we go along here with the trailer, we see, of course, again, two of our skins here. We see ourselves a Viking skin right here, as well as a dragon skin, which looks very, very cool. But I think the most important part, and the thing that you guys are probably the most excited for, is the new stages. So as we can see here, here is one of the newer stages, which seems to be sort of a race type team-based mode, or this might be a solo mode as well. But basically how this works is you move these specific little block areas around and you put them against these walls so that your team or you can transfer across this area to get, of course, to the finish line. And I think each wall gets progressively taller and taller and taller until you get to the finals. So you have to move all of these special things around, which is very, very cool. Here we see a wizard skin, which looks very, very funny right there as well. And so, of course, now they're going to go over the brand new rounds. So here's the first one of the first brand new ones, and this is the one that I think we just saw, where you move these specific objects to each of these individual walls, and basically with these ramps and these squares, and you can progress through the level to get to the end, of course, which is going to be over here, I believe, which is very, very cool. This seems like a very fun mode where you actually have to work together, but also try and beat those people. But I'm sure that this will probably be a team-based mode more than a solo mode, but based off of the image that we saw from the video that we just saw, I assume that it will probably not be a team-based mode. It'll be a solo mode, which is very, very interesting. So that is one of the very first new stages as well. Here's the second new stage that we saw, which looks very interesting. Of course, they are early in development of this new season, so this is kind of a diagram of what this will look like here when this actually comes out, or this is kind of their early sort of look at this new one. And this looks very, very cool. This is essentially a race one that's kind of a dungeon theme of medieval, and I think you start here. This is where the race starts, and you go through this way. You have to avoid these swinging axe things, then you have to jump, you have to walk over these little circular things, go over to here, go all the way over here to finish over here. So I'm kind of curious, or if this one is going to be sort of a race one, or if this one is going to be kind of like Slime Climb, where slime will progressively move up, and then if you fall into the slime, you're eliminated. I'm kind of curious what this one is going to be, but this one looks very, very interesting. This one looks like a very, very hard one to actually get good at, but it still looks very, very fun. I mean, of course, you can see all of these things. Of course, this will probably be spinning. These will be moving. These will be moving over here. This will probably be spinning, and these drawbridges over here go up and down. So this is going to be a very interesting one. Of course, you can see some slime right here. So overall, this one looks like a very, very fun race one, and I think it's kind of the quote-unquote replacement of the Hit Parade version of the Hit Parade game from Season 1, which just looks very, very cool. This one looks very, very awesome. Very excited for this one as well. Now, this one sort of looks like an egg scramble version for Season 2. So, of course, egg scramble was just where there were eggs in this little area, and then you would take them to your base. But this looks like a medieval version of that, where you actually pick up rocks and move them to your base. Of course, we can definitely tell that this is a team mode because we have the blue team, the red team, and then of course the yellow team over here, as well as their selective bases. So you grab these rocks, you bring them over there and drop them in. Very, very, very cool. This should be a lot of fun. Egg scramble is a hard one, but is a very fun one nonetheless. And here is the new version of the ring jump game mode. I forget what it's called in all honesty, but this one looks very, very fun as well. Of course, you move these little wooden platforms around to get through the rings. Very, very, very fun looking. This is of course a all medieval themed season. Again, this looks very, very fun as well. Again, this is a solo and a team based mode, it looks like, from the trailer. So again, very, very cool as well. And then as you can see, the reason I said this is a solo one and I think will be a team one as well is because this guy is not on any specific team color. There's a pink one over here and there's a blue one over here. So of course, I think that this is going to be kind of a solo mode, but it could also be a team mode. We'll just have to see when Season 2 launches, but that looks very, very cool as well. Now, as we continue on here through the trailer, we can go ahead and see the one that I was talking about as well, which is where you have to move specific, or actually this one looks a little bit different than the one that I showed you guys earlier, where you would move the objects to this. This looks like maybe the replacement for Gate Crash. I'm not exactly sure, but this looks very, very fun as well, and a little bit challenging because I think there's specific slimes for each of these areas over here. So again, not sure exactly what this one is representing or what this one is, but this one looks very, very fun as well. The new stages look great in my opinion. They look absolutely amazing. So here's that. Oh, this is the one that we just saw. So this is where you move the objects to get over the walls progressively, and they get taller and taller and taller as you move on. So again, this is a solo mode, as you can tell from all these characters are not on a specific team. So that actually shows you some solid gameplay of this mode in action. And of course, here's the stage that we saw where it's the ring one, and of course this is a team-based one. So my theory was actually accurate. So this is a team-based as well as a solo mode, which is very, very cool as well. So you move these wooden platforms around to get access to the rings as well, which is pretty cool. And now we'll take a look at the brand new costumes. We kind of touched on them brief or very, very quickly, but we can see of course the knight right here. Once the text gets out of the way, here we see ourselves the Viking skin, see ourselves the male wizard skin, then we see ourselves one of the first dragon skins, which looks very, very cool. Again, this will probably be in the battle pass of Season 2. There's not really a battle pass, but basically you rank up in a battle pass type of system. But I wonder if they're going to actually charge for a specific battle pass this season, or if they're going to leave the quote-unquote battle pass free. It was of course free for Season 1, but you could of course buy microtransactions if you wanted to. So we'll have to see what they do for Season 2, but I assume that they'll have the sort of the similar thing that they had back or during Season 1, which is where you just rank up and you progressively get these items. And these could be store items as well. I'm honestly not exactly sure if these are going to be battle pass focused only, or if they're going to be in the shop as well. I assume that it's going to be a mixture of both. Here we see ourselves the witch skin right here, which was very, very funny. Ourselves a female Viking skin for any of you girls who play Fall Guys as well. Then we see ourselves the blue knight skin here as well. And then that is all of these skins. And here is a look at the game mode that I was talking about, where you have to move these specific items to get over these walls. And of course it is a team-based, or it is a solo-based mode, but you have to work together as a team to get through the levels. So this is going to be a very fun one. Very, very excited for Season 2. I'm very, very excited for Season 2. We don't have an official date or anything yet about when Season 2 will come out, but we do know, based off of when the battle pass is within Season 1 right now, that there's 36 days left of that. So I assume that it'll be after, well, 36 days yesterday, so I assume it's 35 days today. and so that will go live at that point after that those 35 days are up. But here we can see the team-based version of the ring game mode in action. Of course, as I said, you move these specific little platforms over to these rings so you can jump through them and stuff like that. Kind of adds a little bit more skill to this ring game. The ring game within season 1 is kind of a basic version of that because there's nothing that moves around. The only thing that moves around is the rings, and I assume the rings will move around here as well, but there's just an added layer of movement to this game mode, which is very, very exciting as well. So again, this is a team-based mode as well as a solo mode, and overall it's a lot of fun. The ring one is probably my favorite team-based mode, if I can be completely honest. It's so much fun. Again, here we see a white dragon skin. Now I'm not sure if the orange dragon skin is going to be within the battle pass, and of course we see a different version of the medieval Viking skin over here. So this is one of them and this is the other. So I'm not sure if this one is going to be store and this one is going to be about battle pass and this one's going to be store and the orange dragon is going to be battle pass, or how exactly they're going to do this, but I assume some of these will be in the store. On the bright side though, all of the currency within this game you can get just by sheerly playing the game, which is so cool that they're doing this. This is pretty much essentially, if you got this game on PlayStation during the PlayStation Plus event, you could get this game for free and get everything you want in this game for free, which is absolutely amazing. But if you got it on Steam, of course, it's $20, which is personally what I did, just because I agree with supporting games that you really, really enjoy and that are good, especially if they're fun and you enjoy them. I think that's how you should support a game, is a game that's very, very fun. But anyways, that is pretty much it for the trailer. So there we go, guys. I really hope you enjoyed a look at the Season 2 sneak peek breakdown. I'm sure we'll get a full, detailed Season 2 trailer in the next couple of weeks leading up to the launch of Season 2. But of course, I will have Season 2 gameplay on the channel on day 1, whether or not there's a PUBG video, whether it's supposed to be a PUBG day or not. I will have gameplay on Season 2. I'll try and get as many of the stages as possible, but what I'm kind of curious about is if they're going to mix the Season 1 and Season 2 stages together, or when Season 2 comes out, they're going to get rid of all of the Season 1 stages altogether and replace them all for unique, fun Season 2 stages, which would be very, very interesting, and I'm kind of curious to see what they do with that. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe if you're new, check out all my other previous Fall Guys video. I had my very first episode of Fall Guys go live on Friday. And so, as I said, if you want to check that out, you can. It'll be at the end of the video. But anyways, I'll see you guys all on some more Fall Guys videos very, very soon.